Hey guys, Tony from Detroit Tesla back again with another video. It has been quite a while, I think 3-4 months since I made one of these videos of Tesla's latest update that they sent me for the self-driving, just to kind of update you on what's going on. I've had a lot of stuff going on, haven't had some time to shoot some videos, and I was on a hunt for one of these. So this is now my daily car, the Model S Plaid, 1100 horsepower to the wheels, 1020 Tesla advertises, and I am on the version 11.3.6, and we're in downtown Detroit in College Town, so we're going to be seeing what it does and how the system handles. I know people are getting pushed 11.4.4 or .2, but I haven't got that yet. When I picked this car up, it was actually on 10.69.2, which was back when I had the Model Y in the winter of this year, so it was interesting to drive around with that until I got home and got the update. For those of you that might be performance nuts, I am going to be starting to shoot different content on the channel with the Tesla Plaid out here in the Motor City, but the system isn't engaged yet because I just wanted to make sure that light doesn't catch us. And now FSD is on. It's got to get all the way over to make a left turn onto Woodward, and doing it really nicely and very quickly. Oh, that was good. That was good. It knew it didn't have much time left and it had to get over. That is fantastic. So we have a green light. There's a gentleman that's walking in the middle of the street. FSD is going slow, but he shouldn't be crossing. But this is downtown Detroit, so nothing surprises me. Yeah, let me make sure. I'm going to put this into chill mode because we don't need 1100 horsepower for these videos. But there might be some other videos coming up that I'm going to kind of put together for you guys. Long story short, for you performance nuts, I've owned this car for a week and I knew everything about it since the Plaids came out. However, I never knew one thing, and I've discovered a week of ownership of this car. That was a Model T passing us on the other lane. That's kind of cool, Model T, Model S. But anyways, getting back to the Plaid conversation, because we're just a straight shot down to Campus Martius, changing lanes to follow route, that how feared this Plaid is in the muscle car community. I'm sure there's some heavily modified muscle cars, 1,300 horsepower, that'll beat it, but it won't be by much. This thing is just a frank incentive engineering, and you know, when you have the Model 3 and Model Y and you experience that acceleration, you get used to it after a while, especially after a few days. With this, nah, you don't get used to it. This thing is actually kind of scary. But yeah, not a lot of people have been challenging me. I mean, been trying to do some roll races here and there and some fun stuff, but you know, even when people are just like next to me on the left side where they can't see the Plaid badge that's on the back right of the car, they just know it's a Plaid. They know from the body. And even maybe, you know, they might guess wrong and it's a long range, you know, they still, like, you know, they're on the cautious side, right? Because they're not sure if it's a Plaid or a long range. I just never knew it was this feared. So I kind of do that out of habit. So I told the car to go right because traffic's a little bit crazy down here. But when I set the navigation point before I started the video, I wanted to go around on the streets over there. So I went ahead and just went straight because I had a feeling there was some construction and something going on. That's why the system wanted us to go that way. But it's okay. We are doing this for the sake of content and FSD. So I want to be in construction. I want to be in difficult situations because that's how we improve the system. A little bit of jerkiness there. Might have got scared for that guy on the bike to the left that was crossing when he shouldn't be. But yeah, so let's see what FSD has in store for us in downtown Detroit with the Model S Plaid. So it's kind of slowing down for these pedestrians. I'm going to get it out of this lane because I just don't like it being on the Amtrak railroad tracks. We got an interesting situation. Two people here. Oh, it wants to go. Wow, that was kind of very dangerous. The gentleman didn't care, but wow, that was interesting. it kind of went and turned, and then that gentleman started walking. So I guess maybe it wasn't dangerous. Maybe it was just like, I'm not used to it, you know, type of thing, because I mean the system is getting so good that it's able to kind of like calibrate itself nicely around close objects. But man, that's like, out of all the versions of FSD I ever had, that was like really close to a person. So I'm just going to bring up the cameras here. In future videos, I'm going to probably split it. I'm going to get a GoPro on top of here because obviously you can't see any of the visualization of what FSD is saying. Let's see how it handles this. These people are on camera. You know, maybe they'll notice. I mean, it's like this thing where you have to pedal and it actually makes the car go around. I'm just going to tell it to go around because we're going to be here forever. You know, so I was hoping they'd look over and see it's a Tesla, and I'm recording with the GoPro, but they're just having too much fun. There's like alcohol on that thing and everything, but I think there's something going on at the Little Caesars Arena over here to our right today. I know Morgan Wallen was here, the country artist, I think this past weekend. So now we are heading into downtown, right past Little Caesars Arena. Tiger Stadium is going to be on our left. Got the Fox, all the famous places if you are new to the videos. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna get a camera for right here so you guys can actually see the visualization. And I know a lot of you that might have come from YouTube Shorts in the past, you know, like that short form content, excuse me. So let's see. Okay, it's still a straight shot. We got to go into Campus Martius. A little bit of braking there. Let's see how it's going to handle this pedestrian because he's kind of sticking out and there's a car next to us. So being very cautious around these pedestrians. That's good. Going out to the right a little bit. No one next to us. That's good. Better cautious than what we experienced a little bit ago with that gentleman in the middle of the street. So more construction here. Nothing new. Bumps feel way better with the air suspension. I'll probably end up doing like a full review of my opinion on the Model S Plaid after 1 week of ownership, then like 1 month, and then like 1 year, you know, like a lot of people do. Braking nicely. Another Model T right there in front of us. I think there's an event. That's like the 3rd one I've seen going up Woodward. There might be like an event of like the, I don't know, those are antique cars, I think the term is. They're not classic cars. Classic cars are like the muscle cars, the, you know, the muscle cars, new and old, that fear the Plaid. But, so let's see. Okay, we're still going to go to the same destination, but I'm just putting it a little bit more up. I like how everything's so close to me here. So green light, proceeding. That's a cool Model T. I think it's a Model T. If someone knows their antique cars, feel free to comment. But there's a lot of people out today. It was supposed to rain all day, and now it's just like Mother Nature changed its mind. So we are going, okay, changing lanes to follow route, but then it redecided, stopping for traffic light. Now it's proceeding because it's green. Good. They built these buildings fast. Okay, changing lanes to follow route. Okay, the famous Campus Martius, where we, in some versions we had problems, in other versions we had no problems, and it did really well. There might be an event going on because there's a lot of people out, but it is July in downtown Detroit, so people like to be out, especially around this time and at night too. Yeah, so far, I mean, the system is driving well. This person is letting somebody out. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was just like a quick letting them out. Nothing major. Dropping them off at the store. Okay, going around this AMG Mercedes. I think that's a G-Wagon. For those of you that might say, like, oh, wow, he got it right on the vehicles. Like, yeah, I've been studying all the cars that the Plaid can annihilate in a roll race, because off a dig there's no chance at a stoplight. So let me pause that conversation because this is where we start having issues. So far so good. I think the traffic is helping it out. It wants to go left yet again. Old behavior. Let's see. Okay, maybe it was avoiding these cars, which was good. Singling. Okay, we're good. Oh wow, got in the right lane. Wow, that was really good. But it's getting over. Now it's like a little confused. It wants to get in this lane, but then sees the bus. So our destination is right after this light. So I'm just gonna knock out of this right now while we're kind of like at a light, and I'm just gonna send it somewhere else. Let's see how it's gonna take us there. No, it wants to go. I don't want to go that way. I want the difficult scenario. Nope, still wants to do this weird thing. I wonder if something's closed on Congress Street. Let's see. I'm gonna pull over here and actually set a destination. Okay, the light is still red. We're just gonna. Okay, so just gonna pull over, get out of everybody's way. Okay, that is Congress Street, so I don't know why. Unknown location. I guess maybe something's closed on Congress Street. I don't know. I'm gonna get over in the lane here. Let's just turn on FSD. Okay, doesn't want to turn on. Now it's on. So that was pretty good, except like right by that bus before we got to our first destination, it kind of like did like a whole like whatever it was doing. So I'm trying to just descend it by the water, and it's okay. This looks like it's good. I don't know. They remodeling construction all over. So that was pretty good. I liked that. It did well. So now we're gonna send it to its next destination. There wasn't any problems there in Campus Marshall Lake before. Like I said, I think the traffic around FSD was helping it. We've had problems here. So how is it gonna handle it? Okay, is it gonna avoid all these guys on the bikes and the whatever this is? Okay, yeah, they're all drunk anyway. So okay, so I'm gonna push the car through. Let's let this guy behind us go. This traffic, because now it gets stuck behind this bus. And okay, I'm just gonna signal it to go left. Okay, it needs some assistance here, so needs to get out of the bus lane and avoid buses. So reported that. Okay, so this version, I've been driving on it when I'm not terrorizing or attempting to terrorize muscle cars and combustion fanboys. This version's been pretty good. This lady's here on her thing, saying something to me, but I can't hear her because this is so acoustically treated in this Plaid. I can barely hear anything even when I have the air on. But it avoided her nicely. Let's see, that big storm cloud is supposed to be moving out of here, and up until 6-7 p.m. we're not supposed to have any rain, even though it was supposed to rain all day. So it's like, you know, it's very interesting to, you know, see how Mother Nature changes its mind. Okay, so FSD. It's going. I think we are supposed to yield to this traffic coming out of the Canadian-American border. Compared to previous versions, I've been using this for like a week. This version is a little bit like a lot of old behavior. I put too much pressure on there. I think I was supposed to yield. I don't know, but FSD was going anyway. So all right, next street we're supposed to get over. And turn. I don't think FSD is going to do it. There's no way. There's too much traffic. But I've heard it's gotten really good at this. So, yeah, right there. There's no way. Oh, there. Wait, I could be wrong. FSD might prove me. Oh, just it said, "Sit down, young grasshopper." That's what it's saying to me right there. Wow. It found the moment. It took it. It didn't even hesitate. Bravo. But even air suspension is not going to help you with these Michigan roads, man. Okay, so I mean, again, I just dropped a point on the you know, map. So there's no one really behind us. Let's see which way we can go, because last time I was here, I believe it was all construction. So let's attempt. Let's see. Okay, it seems like it's pretty clear. Okay, it's a green light, so I'm gonna have to go, unfortunately. But I'm just gonna stop right here. All right, so let's go back towards Jefferson Avenue. It's calculating for some reason. Maybe that route that I want to take is closed. Maybe not. All right, so let's this car pass. I'm gonna turn on FSD. Okay, good. Waited for the car just like I did. Or I would. So now it's continuing on. Let me turn on this air. It's getting a little chilly in here. Okay. Yeah, they opened all of this up. I think they were doing some type of construction. I think people are attending a wedding on that. Oh, ran the stop sign. So let it turn, and I'm going to report that. It ran that stop sign. It needs to stop. Oh, okay. It didn't let me do the reporting thing. It's kind of weird. It's just like always like, yeah, we're going to let you report what we want you to report, you know. So there's someone behind us. I'm going to send this somewhere towards the water. Okay, here we go. It's picking up again. Tell you what, I've owned multiple Teslas, but I never got so many looks and conversations with people about this one, man. They just know it's the Big Daddy Tesla. All you hear is the rocks kicking up from the side from these big 21-inch rims. Okay, will it? Yeah, this version and the last version I've heard from here and there periodically from other people that have FSD beta that it seems to be okay with stop signs, and then it doesn't seem to be okay with stop signs. So it's interesting. Okay, so it needs to get out of this lane, out of this, like both of these lanes. Are we gonna go to Canada here? Okay, that's incorrect. Needs to get out of these two lanes and go back into the proper lane. Those lanes are for Canada. So I believe second disengagement. First one was behind those buses. Yeah, for a while when we were in the 10.69 branch, it was doing well with picking the proper lane, but then now it's just like it's regressed on that. So Elon making claims they should have FSD by this year. I'm open to it, but I'm skeptical at the same time. Not because like I'm like an Elon hater or whatever the case is. I'm just being more realistic. Maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe he will send out an update that fixes a lot of stuff, but I don't know. Let's find out what the future holds for us. But right now, is it going to get to the destination that I set? Okay, the famous red light that it still stops for. Wow. That red light is not for us. It's for the traffic that is supposed to yield and stop going to the left. Needs to fix that. That can be very dangerous if someone's behind me. And exactly what I said to the team in the recording. If someone was behind us, and which I was watching in the rearview mirror, that can become very, very dangerous. So it's supposed to turn right. It can turn right. I have a feeling that we're going to have a problem here, because I think there was a right turn lane. Yep, there was. You can see in the repeater camera. Let's see what it's going to do. It's not even, I see in the FSD visualization, oh, now it was picking to go right. Nope. Let's see what it's going to do. Let me hold my hands close. No, I wanted to go into that business. Decided otherwise. No. Oof. So it's going to reroute itself. Wow. Yeah, that traffic, it had to do that quick because that traffic was really up our butt. Okay, let's shut off the turn signal. Yeah, this version is very, it's very aggressive, very, very kind of hard braking. The smoothness is not there like we started to experience in 10.69. Okay, we're approaching our next destination. Okay, nice right turn, away from the curb. Oh God, they put speed bumps here. Yeah, I've heard the stories. And of course, good, navigation has completed. So let's see, let's put this air suspension up very, very high because I can't see outside the car. This lady does not see us, and I think neither does she care. Go around. Okay. Air suspension was like almost sounded like it was stuck or something. So let's, I'm going to navigate to the Detroit Athletic Club. Okay, interesting way to go. I'm not going to engage the system until we surpass okay, these ladies really need to like pay attention. Like the road is not just for you, but yeah, it's kind of people are like that. So cool. Next destination, Detroit Athletic Club. Let's see. I plan to make this video like 30, maybe 40 minutes because this version's been out for a while, but I'm just kind of refreshing the channel, and for those of you that have followed me. Good. Coming to a complete stop. I like how it just like proceeds and like, you know, it's completely blinded to the right from that building, but then like it'll be like in a neighborhood where it's like wide open left and right, nothing blocking its path, and it's like, you know, like checking for visibility. Like, why didn't you check for visibility there? Like, I would have slowly proceeded checking for visibility, you know, but I guess it had a idea of its own. Wanted to run that red light, no good. Wanted to run that red light, not sure why. So definitely some interesting behavior with this version. Definitely a step backwards. But again, this is not the latest version, so maybe 11.4.2 or 4, whatever it is. will have some other stuff for us, maybe some other surprises. Ooh, bumpy road. Very bumpy road. Hear all those rocks being kicked up. Okay, people just like coming out of here. They don't have the right of way. They need to like understand that they don't have the right of way. But we are again in downtown Detroit, so like I always say, nothing surprises me with this town. Wow, it's gonna be a hard break here. Oh, not as bad as I thought. The system always continues to impress me. Creeping for visibility, wide open. Back there, buildings blocking it, no creeping for visibility. Tesla logic, FSD logic. We're gonna turn on to Gratiot. I didn't know Gratiot went this south. Okay, it's gonna turn there, but got a little Charger RT. Would be a nice snack for the Plaid, but nah. I probably have more fun down here racing the Chargers here in 8 Mile and stuff, but nah. They might be afraid. They might be afraid of the Plaid as well. What's our efficiency look like? Oh, I did drive on the highway to get here, so. Green light. We gotta go left onto Gratiot to get to the destination. Nice. Okay, it should be turning where I think it should be turning, which is not here. Okay, it's going into a lane where there's a bunch of parked cars, and then it realized, good. That's what's important. It's fixing its mistakes on its own. Bump. Yeah, so it wants to go right, but it's learning from its mistakes, so now it's gonna stay in this lane. More bumps. I forget what it's like to be in a low car. It's at the Model Y. You can go across. Ah, that's a big puddle of water. Okay, so the system isn't doing anything wrong here, but I just washed the car the other day, and I'm trying to keep this thing clean as possible. So I'm just gonna turn right here, which I don't know if I'm supposed to, but whatever. Myself, just to avoid it. Okay, so nothing that the system did was wrong there. Nothing at all. I was just avoiding the puddles. It's probably gonna lightly tap this one. Yep, there it is. That's okay. I mean, I'll probably just wash the car again tomorrow if it starts to rain, but lots of people here. It looks like there's maybe a Tigers game. Okay, so good. Waiting for the red light. It's not running it. Okay, good. We got room. This guy, FSD, waiting, slowly proceeding. Going around him. Interesting. Very interesting. That was good behavior. Okay, so this is the Detroit Athletic Club to our right. I think I'm gonna have time for one more destination. So let's send it. Wow, it's going to navigate us to New York there. That's an interesting thing in the UI. Okay, apparently I didn't end the trip there. Yeah, we're supposed to go left on that one, but let's send it forward because there's traffic coming. Downtown's kind of busy today a little bit. So wait till it reroutes. Yeah, see, it wants to just pick all these streets before I have time to engage it. So let's send it. Yeah, definitely a Tigers game. So I think we're gonna go through the Tigers game, like people. So we're gonna go right towards Tiger Stadium. This should be interesting. I might have to disengage because there's a cop here. Yep. So I'm gonna have to disengage because FSD does not recognize the cops yet. But yeah, tons of people. So let's slowly go in here and let's turn on the system. Yeah, it's probably gonna lose its mind here with all these people. So much on the visualization. Yep, I can feel the car just losing its mind slowly. But great test. The Tigers game just let out. Holy crap. FSD has lost its mind. It does not know what to do. It's like stuck. Okay, I want this to play out. It's going real close to that van. Okay, this guy in the van might start noticing, but okay, I'm gonna try pushing it through. Nope. So I'm gonna try backing up here, re-angling it. There's people behind us. Yeah, this is a great test for this. This is an awesome stress test for the system. I think one of my biggest shorts on the video channel, excuse me, was of somewhere up in Utica, Michigan. I was like a little league stadium getting let out. Okay, I'm literally just gonna let it, because I just didn't want to go close to that van. It was going close. Don't know. Oh, I was waiting for the mom and the kid, but I'm pushing it through. Okay. Yep. Well, it definitely needed, that was the third disengagement there because, man, it really, I picked the right, wow, cutting this car off, no good. No good, FSD. But, I mean, it is Detroit behavior. So, just chancing it on this yellow, okay. Wow, that was close to that car too. FSD's just, wow. That was a very interesting situation. Yeah, definitely, we definitely have a long way to go. But, yeah, definitely Tigers game let out. That was literally probably the most perfect timing ever. Okay, we're partially going to go back through Campus Martius, and then we'll be at our final destination. You guys might experience bass for a small time. There's somebody around us with some nice subwoofers in their car. All right, we're gonna have a right, then go straight, and then a left. Okay, curb is close there. Found its way, and stopping for the red light. Did not run the red light. Okay, green, good. We like green. We're at a little bit of the hoopla that was over there. A little bit of the mess of the Tigers game getting let out. Okay, on to Shelby Street, our final destination. It is stopping because this young lady wants to go. Proceeding. Wow, caught her very early. So now, nicely done, FSD. Nicely done. So yeah, this is our final destination. on the street. Let me put this back into Plaid mode. And yeah, that was 11.3.6 final thoughts. Elon, are we getting full FSD this year? I don't know, man. I love you, but as you saw there, there's still so much work to do. He could surprise us. The team could surprise us. And again, looking at it both ways, you know, I'm also not on the latest version. I'm still behind, you know. But the situation towards the end of this video with the Tigers game getting let out with the baseball game was very interesting. Running a red light, interesting, or trying to. And then the situation with the stop sign, the buses where we had to take over there was interesting as well. Thought it wouldn't get over in front of the GM World Renaissance Center. HQ was interesting as well. Still got over. But yeah, those are my final thoughts. Please comment, share, subscribe, do whatever you like. You don't have to. And let me know in the comment section. Again, lots of new content that's going to be coming with the Plaid. Just got to organize some stuff with some people first. And then if you guys want to see anything on the channel regarding self-driving, Plaid performance, like I said, I'm probably going to do a full review after a week of owning this car and all that fun stuff. And yeah. Thank you for watching. As always, it's Tony from Detroit Tesla signing off. Take care for now.